but for most agents, it's probably one of their lowest converting sources, right? Why do most agents have such a difficult time consistently converting online leads?
Well, you know what? There can be so many reasons for that. Like if you're really high I personality, you're probably a natural networker. So your
Mm.
natural unique abilities and talents lie in a completely opposite spectrum, right? Of the online leads. The online leads are more logical. They're looking for process. They're looking for analysis. They want your wisdom, your experience. Like they want somebody to guide them. That's very different than that warm, fuzzy feeling of why people refer somebody. So often, the I personalities actually have the biggest trouble, high I should say, just to be careful, trouble converting to like an ISA model, because they keep trying to create that rapport, and the person in front of them is just like, I didn't come here to be friends with you. Like I came here because I thought you were going to help me with the process and information. So it can depend. I think the other reason can be that you have so much warmer business, like coming in from a website, ad call, sign call, whatever it is, right? Whatever's already working for you, that they're right. Like your time investment to nurture online leads certainly is there. And if you have other warmer business, you're probably not going to work with it. But in the team model, we know if we want to scale a team, I can't just rely on repeat and referral. Like if I have somebody coming to me, like one of our literal examples was they had 27 resale deals a year. 4.5 years later, they're doing 550 deals. I think the easy math, we know there's no way we could have helped them scale that team just with the 5% year over year, maybe 10% repeat and referral. We had to maximize their database. Online leads are a phenomenal way to expand your database so you can grow exponentially. They're also a phenomenal way when your team is growing and you're recruiting to say, hey, we're going to keep having that 5, 10, if we're really lucky, like 15% repeat and referral increase per year, but we're going to reinvest now that our formulas are working and recruit, and we're going to be able to scale the business so much faster, only because we see a predictable formula and result, right? Like if I can help somebody build and get them to like a set formula and go, hey, you're spending this much on leads, you're converting, I don't know, whatever, 20% of your leads to appointment, you're converting X number of face-to-face that actually show up to contract, we're converting 50% of those. This is what you're spending, this is what you're getting back. Let's say you recruit somebody and they're 15% less conversion than you. Let's say no matter what we do with training, they're just not quite as good with you. Let's run the numbers. Are you willing to take that little bit of a risk for the 10 to 15% if you can still get a return? That's how we help people confidently expand, because most of them, if they're drivers, right, are going to go, yeah, I'm running the numbers, it's still worthwhile. So they're going to essentially, what we see with like the really top mega teams is they're taking advantage of all of their opportunities and they're leveraging people to ensure that can happen. If an agent is run off their feet, they're not going to be on the phones, 15 hours a week converting online leads. But if they have an inside sales now, because they did it for 4 years, they were super busy, and they said to the team leader, what do I do next? Right? Like I'm working as much as I can, either I have a family or I have a life or I want to travel, whatever, right? I want to go outside and not like without being with a client every second. And they're like, what's next? Like, I don't see how I can make any more money unless the market goes up if I'm on a split. And that's where the smart, in my opinion, business owner, team leader, whether it's real estate or any other sales industry, is going to go, okay, how can I help you leverage to make more money in less time without paying a higher cost per deal? How can I do that? Well, I can do it with license support. I can do it with training opportunities like mentorship, and I can do it very, very well with inside sales with an agent who appreciates what it takes to create those appointments. And that's where you got that magic. Because now that agent is like busy, busy, busy with the warm leads, and now they have the time they used to spend on the phone, and boom, it's being booked for them, right?